there is my rustic raised bed garden. I'll get dirt from around here, fill it up, and then top it off with some potting soil. Just a very quick rustic thing so I can get some vegetables. And I'll have these for seats. And that's the man that built it for me.
Gotta build a roof. A roof.
The next step is to put we'll get some trees and little trees and put it up. So it's standing up at the end, in the middle, at the end. So we could put a screen over it. Because the squirrels, there's a grouse that's eating stuff. I already ate some of my vegetables I had sitting out. The screen will keep all of them out, hopefully. And that's it. That's just a little garden. It's my first time gardening in Alaska, so fingers crossed I can get something growing. We also had a bunch of wood over here that's been sitting out here for a year now. We moved it and sorted it, wood that we bought. This is all bad, all rotten. It doesn't burn. And if it does burn, it's super quick like paper, or it just falls apart when we split it. And this is the stuff that we're hoping will still be good enough for us to split and use for next winter. So that was our projects today. Chris did most of the work, I helped. That's where my garden's going, and I'm going to get some longer logs out here and make me a little bench so I can sit when I'm working in the garden. And that's about it. That's it for today. I did some cleaning up around my raspberries. Show you my raspberries are starting to bloom. Some green on them, so I'm hoping they'll come back okay. Trimmed them down last fall, and I wasn't sure if I did a good job or not because I've never done it before. But it looks like they're going to grow back, so hopefully they're full. And yeah, that's our project for today. I'm going to put some of this sawdust that's piled up on the bottom of the garden bed. That'll help with some, as it decays, it gives it some more nutrients. And that's it.